What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Art Mitchell back at you guys again with another video. Um, Before I even address about the title, I gotta tell y'all one thing. I am extremely pissed off right now. Not even gonna cap to you. Like I said, this is not about the title, but as I was doing this video, I literally accidentally deleted like 3 other videos I was supposed to post for the YouTube channel, so I am extremely sorry. So I guess I'm literally starting. Like, you already saw the first video. It was supposed to be like 2 more videos after that, but nonetheless, I gotta keep it rolling. You know, it's life. You know, I gotta keep it going. But I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm extremely sorry, but don't worry, you guys will get that content back real quick because I'm gonna be like I said in the first video, I'm gonna be literally coming back and I'm banging out with this YouTube stuff, bro. I'm literally about to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to YouTube. But once again, I cannot express how sorry I am about what I did because like I was literally just getting done finishing this video. But now I'm not done finishing this video, so I gotta start literally all the way from the beginning. But it is what it is. Life happens, things happen. But anyway, let's get into this video on why I said I'm finally getting the Infinity. Ooh, going the wrong way. Well, I'm finally getting the Infinity back today. Like I said before, I already did this video, so you never knew the Infinity there. But literally this week, well, the first week of January, well, not even too long ago, but literally the first week, like the 3rd day of January, I literally got into a car accident. Someone, hit my car, but I'm gonna go over that timeline and that whole storyline, how I'm at where I'm at today. Literally, I've been driving a rental for the past week. I literally drove like a K5. It was a nice car, but wasn't nice enough for my liking or loud enough at that. But so I literally dropped off the rental today, and now I'm about to show you, how the car looks. Now you probably not gonna really see the difference in the car, but I'm gonna show you the before pictures, like when the accident happened or whatever, and I'm gonna show you the after. Looks good. I lost my black grill, but I'm not gonna lie, this chrome grill is actually kind of dawning on me a little bit, but yeah, I'm glad to have my baby back. The inconvenience of not having my car was really taking a toll, not just on me, but especially my wife, because she'll have to wake up at late times at night because I work overnight at my one job, and so with that, like, she have to wake up at 2 o'clock just to let me in because she works as well, and this is like the only reliable transportation that we have going for me going to work and also for her going to work. So with that being said, I got my car back and I was extremely happy to have my car because, I love my baby. I miss my baby. This is my everything. But, with the happiness and excitement of having my baby back, I wanted to see, how well they did, how good of a job they did on my car. And with that, this is where my happiness turns into a little bit of disappointment because, like I showed you in the before after photos, well, I'll show you again. Well, I guess one obvious sign is that now my hood struts don't stay up long now, so that's kind of frustrating. And before, I never had this problem, not even once. Like, my hood struts never, were ever weak on me. But let's go to the other damages as well. So as you can see there, this is supposed to be a new hood. This is supposed to be a brand spanking new hood. But this is the same dent that was caused when there was an accident. This right here, this should not be loose. That's tight. Like, that's not going anywhere. Like, this is frustrating. I can't hold, like, I don't have a stick or anything to keep my hood up, but like, this is loose as well. So like, this is not supposed to be right. This is all bondoed back together. This is cracked. This is like where bondo was, and like now it's completely cracked. This is where, like, if you can't tell, this is where the whole accident happened in the video, not in the video, but in the pictures. Like, this is where the whole accident occurred. Like, on that one, on my driver's side, that's where the accident happened. Um, and it's like there's also like paint. Like when I first had the bumper repainted, you can see where like the paint was starting to come or whatever. Like, they literally just painted it right over it instead of taking out the paint properly and spray painting it like an even coat, or even better yet, getting me a new bumper. Because even on my quote, it says I'm gonna get a new bumper, a new hood, new grill. I have the exact same parts I walked into the shop with. They literally just bought up my car and just gave it back in. Like they said, it was gonna take 5 days. Literally, it took a whole week because I dropped it off Monday. They said I should have it Friday, but I didn't even get it. I didn't, no, yeah, I didn't even get it Friday. They didn't even call me and say like, hey, it's gonna take a little bit longer than what we expected, so we need to call. We need to have it over the weekend. I had to call them because it was like Friday. I was supposed to return the rental car, so it was like, this is gonna be it. I'm getting my car, and then I called them and they're like, oh well, we can't return the car right now because it's in the paint booth in the weather. So like, I guess or whatever. But before I keep going on a tangent, like yes, I'm happy that I have my car back. Am I happy the way that it came back? Absolutely not, because when you pay for something to be done right, you don't go to a body shop. You go to the body shop with a broken car, but you shouldn't come back with a broken car. I'm not saying my car is broken, but don't sit here and tell me I'm getting a new hood. I'm getting new a new bumper or whatever. Like, be real. The one thing that they did say that was truthful is that they're going to blend the fenders in with the paint, which they did, but and getting a new grill. Like, that's it. Everything else was basically just a bullface line. I'm not about to sit here and go over there and cause a ruckus because they didn't do the job right or whatever. But it is what it is. Let me go charge this camera a little bit so I can get more battery. Oh boy, today has been a day. Then, like, the battery died, but that's not their fault. That's my fault. I knew I had a bad battery, but just never took time to really change it. But it is what it is. Like I said, let me get a little charge on this camera real quick, and then I'll be back to do story time, like how the accident really happened. This and that. Alright, so I'm back. It's extremely dark now, and I got the light on in the sun because after I did like the last little cut, Christy hasn't been feeling too good today. So back at it with you guys again. So a little quick story time about the accident. So basically, the accident happened on the 3rd of literally this year. So literally the 3rd of January. I was at my other job and I was working there for a couple hours or whatever. And it was nighttime, and I went to go see my homeboy Armand, so I could show him the tune because the Infinity is tuned. I wanted to show him the pops and beans with the car, or whatever. So I sat there, talked to him, chatted up with him for a little bit, and I was leaving. I was driving down. What road was it? I forgot the name of the road. I was driving down Rock Springs Road, going like turning onto 436. And literally, I was coming up to a light that's like right there where the Walmart gas station behind, like that's in front of like the neighborhood market or whatever. And so like the light just turned red, so like everyone's starting to slow down. So there's a truck in front of me. The guy, I'm gonna call it the guy named just Mark, just for just because the guy was been good to me, but I still gotta tell the story. I ain't like, oh, so you just got to ask for no reason. He calls the accident. But anyway, so Mark jumped. Mark, Matt, whatever. It's some with an M. So I'm just gonna say Matt. So Matt jumped out of his truck to yell at someone that was like literally like right next, like in the car right next to him. And me, I'm instantly thinking, oh, it's just a road rage incident. Hopefully, this gets resolved real quickly. But at the same time, as I'm like talking about, like as I'm like seeing him jump out of his truck to get to yell at the dude next to him, I start to see his truck, start to roll back. So his truck is like this big F-350 dually, and I'm lower to the ground, so I'm like, this dude's like, if this dude hit my car, it's gonna do some serious damage. So like, I literally start playing on the horn. I was like, beep. I'm like, nah, no, beep, beep. I'm like, beep, and I think he was so much enraged, that he really thought I was just honking, just to tell him to get hop back in the truck, to leave it alone. But and like, I'm literally honking, so this dude doesn't literally hit my car because I'm like, I just got my car tuned a few days ago, and like, I'm just trying to get home. I was like, I'm just trying to, get home, get home safely and soundly. And he starts to turn around, but it's already becoming too late. Like the truck is not like the truck is probably like 3 feet away from where the guy is, from like where the guy was at the window. And, like, he starts to walk back, and I think he starts to feel like that the truck's not in the same place that it was in the first place. And by the time he tried to like jump back in, the bumper was already in my grill and already scraped at my hood. So like, I jumped out of the car, like, understand I'm extremely pissed, but like, I don't want to make a situation go from bad to worse. So literally, um, at that time, like, I like jumped out of the car, I'm like, yo, like, what the f, like, what the hell, this and that. Ooh, ooh. He's like, I'm sorry. We pulled over to like the side, like, he's like assessing the damage. I'm pissed. So I'm like looking at my grill, and as you saw in the photos, like, I had like a black little grill that didn't really fit with the car, but it made sense at the time. But yeah, so the grill was pushed in, as you saw in the pictures. The bumper, like, all the support for the bumper was like literally already pushed in, and then I had like this dent on my hood. So I was like, lovely. And then like the brackets that hold my lights in for the bumper, like, those are like, I don't like extended out too far, so it was like they relatively necessarily broke. But yes, like, he told me he was gonna pay for everything, which he did, which I was extremely grateful for. But at that time, it's the new year, nobody, I won't say like people are sus at the beginning of the year, so it's like, let me call the cops. I'm not gonna press charges. We're not gonna get insurance involved, but I just want to have your information, so just in case something do happen, I know where to find you. So, and that's how the accident happened. I'm grateful that I got my car back. I'm grateful that he paid for everything. I'm grateful for this whole situation. Like, it's a learning lesson, and it's like, at the same time, it's like, I'm grateful because some people would just ran off a dip, or gave me a fake number or whatever and not called, or like, I called them, like, they go ghost or whatever. But I'm really grateful for this experience. I'm really grateful that he learned a lesson, I learned a lesson, and ultimately that was relatively it. But I'm about to slide because I'm about to go to the gym. I love you guys. Hope you guys like, subscribe, comment down below whatever videos you want to see, or any topics y'all want me to talk about. And your boy, Ari, is out.